Let me tell you a story about a man who walked the earth roughly 2,000 years ago. He gave his life for you and I so that we could return home. His body was beaten beyond comprehensible pain, as each lash given to him was literally inhumane. The cat and nine tails, a whip of knotted line, ripped through his flesh, leaving gashes stitches could never bind. They forced him to carry his cross uphill, while his face they punched and smacked, and the splinters in the crisscross beam dug deeper into his back. They pounded nails into the bones of his feet and hands, and his veins and arteries burst open as blood splashed onto the land. Through agony and torment that a soul never will find, he tilts his head toward heaven with full control of his mind, with more love than any human heard before that time or since. He made a statement that to this day makes even the strongest skeptic wince. He said, "Father Yah, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And as he gave his life for those lost in sin, he was saying, "My children, this blood is for you." The one who is perfect represented every sin, as in the times of Moses, the serpent hung on that tree again. The final atonement, the blood was given, as the law was perfectly fulfilled. The wrath of the Father poured onto the Son, as Satan struck a final blow, believing he had won. The definition of life and love died that day, and the beat of the eternal heart stopped dead to its own way. For the sins of one he did not die, but for all mankind, as this prophet teacher willingly laid his life on the line. Yahweh the Father turned his head. His tears were announcing Yahshua was dead. The Father gave his only Son to fulfill the promise of redemption made when the first sin begun. Now all sin is dead to those who believe, and to all with spiritual ears to hear and eyes to see. And still Messiah did not remain dead, though he bore all sin. But instead, on the third day, Yahshua did rise again. He broke the gates of hell and death, and silenced the voice of the grave. And through his body and through his blood, the ultimate sacrifice was made, that all things could be redeemed as they were in the beginning, before the first creature even thought or conceived of sinning. Now Yahshua is alive forevermore, and he sits upon the right hand of the Father in eternal splendor and glory.